Hi everyone. I thought I would do a pretty quick walkthrough of my final purple junk journal. I have the cover on. I had to iron the fabric and the fabric was very thin. This is the one I made with a cereal box. However, because the fabric was so thin, the cereal box picture showed through. So I ended up putting some purple cardstock. I used Gorgeous Grape by Stampin' Up! Because I just like the color. It matched the purple in the lines here. Um, I did cross stitch all around the edges. Now, there are some flaws in this fabric, and I managed to get a piece that only had one, and I put it in the back. Um, I didn't put anything else on the front cover because I don't know what I want. And also, you'll notice, well, I will probably put some lace on the top because I do have two marker dots here that I didn't use. I only have two signatures, and I learned something. This spine is too wide for two signatures. It's about 2.5 inches. I actually have room for another signature in the middle, so maybe at some point I'll do that. I don't know. But for now, I'm calling it done. I'm only closing it with an elastic hair tie because I have them in my stash, and I didn't really have any other ribbons that I liked for the closure. I could at some point put grommets in here and here and attach it and put a bow there if I want to. There's enough room on the edges that I can do that, so that's an option. So the only other thing I might do for now is to put some kind of lace trim up at the top that's long enough to cover those dots. But I need to keep, well, I actually looked for things to bind this. I had the faux leather I bought at Hobby Lobby not too long ago on clearance. However, it's only 7.5 inches long, and this is about 9, 8.5 or 9. And I decided, well, I'm not going to cover it anyway. And the only lace I had that was sort of wide would barely go to either edge, but it wouldn't go around. And I want something I can wrap around. So I think I'm just going to leave it and just do, like I said, lace or something at the top. So I covered the insides as well with Gorgeous Grape, but on the spine, I actually put a piece of Gorgeous Grape, and then, so I have 2 layers of Gorgeous Grape plus the fabric on the cereal box, and I decided to put this contact paper on because the paper was getting kind of wrinkly here, so I did put that front and back. See how it's all wrinkled there? That's the paper wrinkling. I don't know why. And, I did. So this is also going to be how I used the embellishments on the 11th. This was one of the words from that. And oh, that is a darker purple. It's from Altenew, I think. That's one of the little words I made. Now this I originally had as a page here, and I didn't like it. It kept like sliding, so I took it off. But then I took it off after I did a little hello inside of this card, and I forgot it had a pocket on the back. So I'm just paper clipping that to this first page because the first page didn't really have anything. Now I could go back at some point and put a pocket in. I have another scrap of fabric, so I could either use fabric or paper or something. I just haven't decided yet. So anyway, I have that. This you've already seen, but I put one of my embellishments on from the 11th, and yeah, just have that little writing spot. I don't think I changed anything on that one, or that one, or that one. I love that one actually, with all the sticky note pads. I put the film strip embellishment here, plus one of the other little embellishments from the 11th. The rest of it is the same. That's the same. So I turned this into 2 signatures instead of one. I originally had it as one. And I tried to get similar papers in each one, but I don't know if I was successful or not. They're all the same, so I'm going to go quickly through things that are the same. I put a tab on this one um, because it's the center. I wanted a tab on the center ones, and then I do have other tabs I'll show you too. This I think is all the same. This is the center of the first signature. This I had a tag in here. I took it out and put it somewhere else because I needed it somewhere else. So I just have writing paper in there. This is all the same. Same. And this is stitched now. I showed it to you unstitched, but I did stitch it. My sewing machine was acting a little weird with the zigzag, like it gets loose in some parts. It's probably the tension and how I'm pulling it or pushing it through. I think nothing else changed there. Nothing changed there or there. So this is the end of the, oh, I put a bow on here. This is the almost the end of the first signature, end of the first signature. But you see how much room I have here? So there definitely can be a third signature put in. I might. So this one I put a tab, I just stapled it on to represent the beginning of the second signature. And nothing else changed there. Actually, it did. I put this pocket here. I put it on with the cloth washi, and it's a flip. And I think this is where I took that tag out because I needed it here from somewhere else. And that goes because it's the same paper as this, and actually same paper pack as this. I didn't put anything on here, and I should probably at some point. So there's a little flip pocket with extra journaling. I did not glue it down, so you know I could have glued it down, I guess, but I didn't want to cover that beautiful paper up, and this paper was plain. That's the same. This I glued down. It holds this in a little better. I glued it down a little further down, but otherwise I didn't do anything else. This I put one of the little envelopes with the pull out. So we have a little pull out there, and then the rest of this is the same as it was. I put an embellishment up here, the one with the button on that I had made for the 11th. That's the same, that's the same. These are the same. This, I put one of these strips on, and I tucked in one of the little envelopes because I felt that tealish green matched this and this in here. And that's just a little writing spot or something. You could also use that as a gift card holder or whatever. And this is just glued obviously on the three sides to make it a pocket. Here I had this little tuck spot with nothing in it, so I tucked this envelope in with another little, you could write on the back and still have it show through pretty like that, or take it out and use it somewhere else, and you'd still have, I'll still have a pretty pocket, but I'll probably just write on the back. I didn't do anything there. I put another tab on this page. And the reason I did that is this is the second sheet before the center of the second signature, because the second signature is smaller. And if I would have put the tab on there, it would get lost. So at least it brings us to the almost center. So that's what I did there. Everything else stayed the same as the last walkthrough. Same there. Another one of these, because this would be hard to write on unless you use like permanent marker. So I put this one on that I felt like you could do a little bit of writing here. Plus we have writing over here. So this could be like the intro or the date, and then the writing can go on this page. I use these mostly for journaling, and I'm not selling these. So especially since this was my first ever one using cereal box, or you know, anything other than like an envelope cover, soft cover. I don't know if I'd do it again, quite honestly. It was difficult for me. Here's another little envelope with the pull out. You can close the envelope still if you pull this out and put it somewhere else, but with that in there, because this has a little tab, you can't really close the envelope, but I didn't glue it down. So that actually could be another little tuck spot if you wanted it to be, if I want it to be. I'll probably leave it like that. And then this is the same. I did just paper clip this on because it kept sliding out of here. I had that there before. And on the next side is one of the other envelopes, and I did take this out of one of the front pockets. Purple pocket, I think. Hang on. I thought it was up front. Oh yeah, it was in here in front of this time card one. So I just took that out, put it back here, and the colors went well. And then this is the same. I might round this. No, I think I didn't round that corner because I don't like the stripes being rounded, so I'll just leave it, I guess. And I have to still do something here, maybe some stamping. Put another one of the embellishments from the 11th up here. All those extra envelopes, they're from Embellishments on the 11th. If you missed that, you can go watch that. I added the word smile from the Embellishments on the 11th here. And I put this little tag in that I didn't really know what to do with. I need something on here, but I'm thinking just like a butterfly or a flower or something. And I haven't decided yet on that. And then this is the same, and that is the last page, and I just put thanks. So hello and thanks at the end. So I used all my embellishments from the 11th, except for, oops, these two tabs and this tab, which I could put in a pocket in here, and when I decide, in fact, that's what I'll do. When I decide where I want them, I can just use them. Oh, and this little thing I was going to put on the bow and I forgot. So that's going in there too. Actually, I could even open one of these up and just use it as a label if I wanted to. So we'll see. That's what I have left for embellishments on the 11th. I put them all in my, what I call my purple journal. It's actually more purple and green, but yeah, you see how that kind of wrinkles in there? I would never send this to anyone. I don't know why it did that, but the covers are nice and sturdy. So if anybody knows why. Also, I probably made it just a tad too long. I did make it longer than the pages or wider than the pages intentionally because I was thinking about the grommet closure with a bow here possibly, and also if I add more lace or anything to the pages, which I can no, I can't remove them. I had them so I could remove them. Now they're sewn in. So anyway, if I add lace, I'll probably just have to glue it or hand stitch it on, which would be easier for me anyway. I need something in here. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. So that's it. I don't want to hold you up. Let me know what you think. Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.